Hey everybody! There we go. That looks it's Kelly. Looks like that's coming up. And now let me just get the stream up so I can see all of you. All right. That's good. So, tonight I'm going to work with Chamel Best of Both Worlds kit from October. And honestly, I mean, I added a ton of paper in here, but I do that all the time. I didn't do a very good job. I mean, I still have this left. Now, I worked with a lot of this Vicky Bouton collection and added papers into it, but yeah, I did not do that well on it, with it. So I thought I'd try to work with it at least one more time. Like, I even have this gorgeous Maggie Holmes paper. This is the specialty paper that I haven't done anything with, which makes me feel bad because it's so beautiful. I think some of it is that I use some of the same pieces over and over and over a couple of months in a row, and I think maybe that's a good lesson for me that I don't want to do that. I'm liking that paper because what I'm doing, so anyway, and maybe the collections here where this Vicky Bouton collection is very distressed, this Doodlebug one is not. So I'm thinking that might have been part of the problem. And I just realized I have this pumpkin pie paper and here it is. Forgot to take a picture of my pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. So that's not going to work. Anyway, so this is a photo of my my grandson and granddaughter and then their dog, and it says Daddy Daycare. And I just realized there's supposed to be a second photo to this. Let me see if I actually have a, oh, I know what the second photo is. And I don't think I can, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. So here's the deal. The second photo here is a picture of my granddaughter. I'm gonna fold this so you can't see, but she's working on, hey Moira, she is working on, they have a little, I think this is a chore chart on their refrigerator, and she is standing there in a pull-up and her winter boots. So I really don't want that part of it out on the internet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, just so you can see how cute she is. And that's the only thing she's wearing. You know, that my grandkids like to run around as a lot of kids do with out shirts or pants or that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to put a Post-it on top of that so that we don't reveal more of her than I want to on the internet. Anyway, so there's that there. So that's a good start, at least. And I like this because of this matte in here. Not that, you know, the blue is a little bit different. There's no purple here, but I might be able to work some purple in there. And I need to cut this edge off of here as well. And then I thought this might be cute as a border because of the cameras and, you know, taking that picture. So, hey, Moira. I've got, oops. So I just finished my layout for tomorrow's December daily, which I'm only going to do one layout tonight because I've got to process that. Does anybody want to see a sneak of the layout tomorrow? Since you happen to be here tonight, I'll show you. So that's tomorrow's page. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, you guys can see it, even though it's still in. So there's, oh, and that's a lot. I'll bring it up because that's hard to see. So that's tomorrow's page. There we go. All right, so that's a little sneak of that. But anyway, it's going to take me a while to get the video done, so I'm going to have to not only do one tonight. All right, so I think we have that and that. Now I'm just looking to see because I'm thinking I might like to pull out some of this aqua blue color, and I thought I'd see if there's any Vicky papers in here. Or this Bella Boulevard, oh, this would be really cute. Yeah, that would be pretty darling. And now the question is, do we pop the photos there? let's do that because that works really well. And I think this is really fun. So my stepson is a stay-at-home dad right now, for now anyway. He was home quite a bit with the kids and worked a pool position. Just checking to see if there's any other paper I want from this. Not really. And then when COVID hit, he got laid off, and it's kind of stayed that way for him. So he's home with the kids, which I think is awesome. And he's very good with them, so it's even better. It's awesome. And I just saw something here. I have these Amy Tangerine hearts, and that might go really well with this. So I'm going to pull that out. I've got a couple sticker sheets here. We'll see what works. I might have to add embellishments here. So, oh, thanks, Julie. If you liked that, you'll see more wood veneer tomorrow. So, and I saw your camera about being all about the houses. So, me too right now. Part of it is we're staying home in our houses a lot. All right. So the question is how I'm going to accomplish this. So when I have two photos like this, I really like to, I'm going to just do something. I need to take this off because I think I'm going to trim this photo down a little bit. You guys can't see it. I don't want you to see it anyway. Sorry. Oh, I can get it almost. I can almost get it by a 4x4 here, but I can't completely. I'm going to change the size up on this a little bit. Okay. And I'll put this back. You can see Miss Curly Hair here. Okay, so I trimmed this down a little bit. I can't get it quite to 4 inches or I trim off, I have to trim off her head and her foot, so I don't want to do that. But I like it a little bit better. It would be even better. I love to do these like where it's a 4x4. And I think I'll probably separate those as well. So the next question is, if we need to use this much, and what I could do is kind of overlap that border. Glenda, you're not that late to the party. I really just started, in all seriousness. So if I overlap this a little bit, then kind of have that. And I'm also thinking maybe I want to get some, like a little strip of washi there as well, maybe. I do have some thin washi. We'll see if the colors, yeah, this is more green, or the blue is more green. That sounded silly, but it is more green actually. That's not the, it's not the right green. Thought I had some, Bella Boulevard makes a green that's kind of that acidy green. And I thought I had a roll of it somewhere. I know, sorry you guys, not very entertaining. That, see, and this is the green I was thinking of. I thought I had a roll of like dots. Could be hiding though. Because in my washi tape dispenser, sometimes stuff hides. It'll go into the other smaller rolls. Oh, here, I think I found it. Sorry guys. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. Now you know why I really wanted to find it. So, oh, it would look if the photo was justified at the top and dropped down low on the band, like that. Yep, that could work too. It's actually, yeah, and that might not be a bad idea, especially if I put this washi at the top of this, then that definitely could work pretty easily, I think. So I'm going to play with this a little bit. I need to trim this. So that Bella Boulevard paper is the Bella Boulevard Besties, and it's the new heart and ombre, and that's the ice color, just in case anybody's wondering. The stripe is Doodlebug Pumpkin Spice, and it is the cutie pie paper, because it has these cutie pies on the back. Okay, that was loud. Sorry, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down, because that'll be one less thing. Hey, Kristen. Good to see you. And I said hi. So I think I'd said hello to... Yeah, I like the little overlap too. I think it needs to overlap. We just have to decide how that's going to go. Now, and maybe what I do is this overlap here. I just want a little bit of one, I think. And then maybe this comes down here. I actually like that a lot. Okay, so now this is something I don't usually do, because normally when you do some, hey Tammy, you're not really that late. I'm just really getting started. So normally you would want your line of either the top or the bottom to be the same. That's just a design principle. But it feels to me like this is a little bit too much. And this is... like I kind of have that same feeling too, Julie, now really looking at it, that I like it better towards the bottom. But now as I'm doing that, and this is such a subtle difference, I actually like that, where it's, I have about the same space on the top and the bottom. So then the other thing I'm looking at here is that this space and this space is about the same. So I'm going to glue this down. Oh, and it would be good if I glued that piece down. Okay, so that needs to go. Oh, and here I can use the line of the hearts on both sides here. Isn't that funny how, you know, that's not that much of a difference, but it made a big difference to my eye. And honestly, you guys, do what looks good to you, because it's your book and it's your eye. If the design principle doesn't look okay to you, don't worry about it. Although I always do say too, if you know the rules, then you know why you're breaking them too. And that's what happened with this one. Okay. So there we have little Miss M. I have the 3 oldest M's tomorrow. Baby M doesn't, he's been here. I've had him overnight, but only with his older sister. Because when the 2 big brothers come, it's chaos. And it's a lot for Grandma to have all 4 of them right now. With the little guy, I have an open stairway. And it's a little bit harder to keep an eye on him with all 4 of them here. Actually, when he was here the last time, he was still just crawling. And he's walking all over the place now. You know, I put that on there, and I'm not sure that I like that anymore. I thought I was going to, but I don't know. I'm going to try something and see if I band it between the 2, if I like that better. It feels like all I'm seeing now is the green. So let me see what I think there. I like that better. I think where it's highlighting that strip. So just to make my life easy, I'm going to pull this way here. And I'll just do it. It won't go all the way across, which is fine. And we'll see. I may end up pulling this all off once I see it. And you know I'm cheating and watching the video. Okay, so I need it to kind of looking to see where it's coming down, and then this is gluing this guy. This Bella Boulevard washi, I was so sad when they stopped selling this because I love this stuff. My female cat is having a fit here again. Okay, so I think that looks good. This guy looks like it might be, oh, it's not a little low. I think it's okay. Let's see. Am I straight here? No, I'm a little too low. That's what it is. So 1, 2 levels above. There's my handy measuring tool, right? So it'll cover 2 hearts and then be right down below. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, now what do I think? You know, you guys, I don't love it as well on the camera, but I actually really like it on in real life. And I kind of pulled this off because that yellow is just really calling my attention away, and I just wanted to get kind of a look at it, and I actually like that. So all right, there we go. Now this is Daddy Daycare, so I'm thinking maybe just Daddy Daycare here. I probably want something up here, so I need like an embellishment or something so that it balances this a little bit better. I also could grab one of these little Amy Tangerine heart pieces, or I also have some of these tags and labels, and I'll just see if I have anything that would work with this. Like that little orange one there. Maybe not big enough. And that's like a little red orange one. Yeah. Not loving that. Let's see. I was looking to see maybe some of these little hearts pieces. And I might have to cut some because it doesn't look like I have any. This is old paper. It's from Stitched, which I wonder if it says how old, 2014. But I've been cutting into these for a long time. This is pretty much how I use these, this is how I've used this whole paper. Okay, so I'm thinking that one, and then I don't have one that's all yellow, but I have some yellow and gray here. Just because there's yellow in there, and that then I can bring that up. Okay. Now I was thinking about using a bear sticker, and it might be a little bit too cartoonish for this. I do kind of like how the gray is in this heart because their pictures are so gray. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. Let's see. See, these are really, really cartoonish compared to, they work with this, but the rest of this, I don't know that they do so much. So maybe I just need to get like a couple more down here. I have another yellow, and actually I have an orange and gray. So let's grab those for down so that they come across the page there. And I do have to think about my Daddy Daycare thing. So so the orange is a little bit different here, but that's okay. And I have plenty of hearts. Just looking to see, let's see, I have Halloween stuff. I do have kids in here. Hang on a second. because maybe, hang on a second, like you guys are gonna, I guess you could go somewhere. Talking to you like you're leaving the room. So what I'm thinking is if I could find two kids that aren't too cartoony, well, I'm not cartoony, that like this guy, like this kid is really cute. Although he has no colors that, well, I guess the blue in here and blue in there could work. But I'm thinking if they look like they're not so much like they're dressed up in Halloween clothes. This might, because that would be like a cute, funny thing for daddy daycare. Maybe those are not going on there. Let's see, that little boy has the thing I like about these guys is they don't have pumpkins in their hands, because like she has a pumpkin in her hand. I think these are, I don't know, they look both like boys, but it would be nice if I could find a little girl. Has a witch, oh, here's a little cowboy girl. I guess it's a little cowgirl then, right? Okay, so she has pink on. I can't decide if this is a hot mess or if it's cute. Weigh in, guys. I think this is too, might be, the colors might be a little bit too off. I might need to go back to this, because I think I'm starting to lose the focus on the photos. Yeah, I think it's a good idea gone bad. Let's go back to this again. That's better. Sometimes I just look at it and go, okay, well, that's really cute, but I'm not seeing my photos there. And that's what was happening here. Okay. There will be plenty more opportunity. I have not scrapbooked all the Halloween photos. I've been scrapbooking the Christmas card photo shoot that they did. If you didn't see Dash Bash on Tuesday, I used a photo from their Christmas card photo shoot, and their photographer did just it was gorgeous. She did a gorgeous job. I think I need to ink the edges of these though. There's my ink, just because to help them stand out a little bit, make them a little bit more bold. Hi, Harmony. Harmony, I thought of you today because I was listening to the snow reports again. And I have to say, yuck. I saw the reports and I thought, oh my gosh, like we have no snow here in Wisconsin where I live. Yay, Tammy. Excellent. We convinced Tammy to ink her edges. It is fun, isn't it? And I mean, look at the definition on that now compared to what it looked like. And then, of course, we need some foam tape here. So anyway, I've been thinking about all my scrappy friends down south and in Oklahoma where they had like a foot of snow and ugh. Yuck. They have snow in northern Wisconsin, but I'm in southern Wisconsin, so. I don't dislike snow the first time, and then the next 25 snowfalls I do. Okay, this one may not take too long. I'm thinking that even though these are a little bit more watercolor, I think they work with this border, and I actually think that that border is an Amy Tangerine paper. It's a scrap, so I can't tell you where it's from. Oh my gosh, you guys, my female cat is having a fit upstairs. She hates it when I'm on with you. All traces of snow are gone, but now you have rain. So you mustn't have had too much snow. Although that is a nice thing about getting snow in the south, is it goes away fast. I know Moira knows about snow. And I think I'm not going to put this one up on foam tape. Oh, yeah. I actually had driver's education in just, well, I had it in our second quarter, which is October through December, which meant I was driving in snow. And that was a good thing because if you live in Wisconsin, you have to learn to drive in it. All right, so I like those pieces. I need to journal on something, and I need the daddy daycare thing. So journaling on something. Let's see. I have all these pieces here, so let's see. Do we have one that will look okay with this? This one probably would work. Effort to use some of these supplies up. I really love Chamel's first two kits, and then the next ones I just didn't get as much of it. I think part of it is the first two kits were colors that I love to scrapbook with, and I think that's part of why I love them so much. I think I'm just going to put something here about like daddy daycare where chaos reigns and love abounds or something like that. My stepson is such a great dad, you guys. Oh. You should come up here, Harmony. We had the sunniest November ever, probably. Wisconsin is not known for sunny weather once it hits about November. And oh my gosh, we had a beautiful fall, well, beautiful late fall here. And it's been warm. We're all saying up here that it's God's reward for 2020 here. All right, so I'm going to pull, these are some Amy Tangerine Alpha stickers. I bet these are from Stitch too. Yep, I bet they are. They don't say it, but it's exact same year. So, let's see. Just wanted to look at, because I'm thinking, oh, maybe that blue. Pink probably won't work. I do have gray too. I could bring in a little bit of gray. Let's go back to blue. See what I find. It takes sunshine and taste test cheese. Oh, we have lots of that here. We, yeah, we have an overabundance of cheese. So there's a sticker here that says, everything is a good idea. And daddy daycare, it probably is. I'll just pop that. Oh, I found that one of these is up. So maybe tuck it in if I can. Okay, I know that's kind of blending into there, but that's okay. And then there's another one here that says this happened. So that'll be cute. We'll just pop that right there. And these are from my kit that I put together. Oh, no, Wisconsin cheese is a real thing, in all seriousness. I lived in New Mexico for a while, and man, did I miss cheese. It's all over the place, and you can get it in the grocery stores here for cheap. We actually have a cheese store in the town I live in, and the town I live in is about 25,000 people, and they've been around for like almost 100 years, and they make really good cheese. So it is not just a stereotype, it is a real thing. I probably should also be thinking about what I'm going to do for my title, because I haven't done anything about that yet. Anyway, that cheese is so, and then not only just cheese, but cheese curds. So they're little pieces of cheese, and when they're really fresh, if you rub them, they squeak. That's how you know if you have a good cheese curd, just in case anybody wants to know that. And I probably need to use this blue, so I like this blue better. And I'm thinking about bringing some yellow in here too. Oh, you guys, look what I have. It's my little tweezers. So I had ordered, yep, squeaky cheese. So I ordered a new one, and then I was upstairs. Oh, Kristen, sorry. I'll finish this. So I had ordered a new one, and all of a sudden, John, I'm like, I never looked under my desk, and that's where it was hiding. So Kristen just said cheese and Spotted Cow. So Spotted Cow is a beer that is awesome. It's from a small town, not too far from me. It's not close, but it's also not too far. And they make this, it's called New Glarus Brewing. They make a really good beer, as you can tell, as I'm like talking about it. So anyway, yeah, they make really yummy beer, and that, not that I would know anything about that, right? So we have the battle of, look at that huge enamel dot. Maybe, I think I'm going to try the other blue. Oh, that's because that other blue is from the fall assortment. This is a fall piece of paper. Let's try that again. You keep the, okay. Yes, we can keep the beer. We have all sorts of other yummy things. We have a great, if you're not a beer drinker, Harmony, we do have a really cool brewery here that also makes root beer and other sodas. That is really good too. Okay, I like that one a lot better, but I do not like the big one. I'm going to take it down to that other smaller. These, it's like they went one size too big. So yeah, lots of cheese stores. As a matter of fact, around where I live, if you drive around here, you can see old cheese factories. So they're very long, narrow buildings. They have a very distinct look to them. And it's kind of cool. Said I was going to bring yellow in, and I did not bring yellow in, did I? Maybe that instead of this orange one. Let's see. Oh yeah, like that better. Again, silly thing. That and Tobacco Barns, which anybody from the South probably knows that. This is like Scrappy Cocktail Hour. Just so you know, when you're scrapping with me in the evening, it's always Scrappy Cocktail Hour. So I have a glass of red wine here. I'm actually doing a little bit of celebrating. Our state did a program that offered grants to small businesses, and I knew at the beginning of the week that I got one, and I found out today how much it's for, and it made me cry. Let's just put it that way. It's been rough. Where I talked to my hairstylist yesterday, and I have a really close friend who's a dance instructor, so anybody whose business depends on appointments is getting killed right now as people get exposed to the virus and have to cancel. So, yeah, I cried. But it was pretty cool. So that I said to, when I told my mom and sister, I texted them and I said, my gosh, I saw it. It's pretty cool. And I feel like I can breathe again. Okay. And then I think a yellow one up here. Maybe the other way. Thanks, Moira. Yeah, I will tell you, I'm pretty thankful for the amount of help I've gotten this year. That being off that 8 weeks was not fun, but even worse is what's happening now. I'm losing about a third of my schedule a week to people who have to because people have to quarantine. So I'm going to cut this a little bit more so that I can see more of this without there we go. Without that there. Okay, that's just distracting to me sometimes. So anyway, I'm feeling very grateful tonight. All right, so now I need to get in a title here. Can't do orange. I don't know that I want to do green, and I don't have gray. No. I don't have much gray anyway. I do have this blue, but it's kind of sparkly. I don't know that I would like that on here. Thanks, Julie. I have been very careful of my clients. Yeah, this needs to be bigger. As a matter of fact, I tested today, as I always do on Fridays. Heck, it's so much fun to go get my nose swabbed. Actually, the fastest one I've ever done was 8 minutes, and that was a few weeks ago. Mine today was only 7 minutes, so I was the second car in line. It was really quick. And it's really not that big of a deal to be tested. It's just the time, because I have to drive about 20 minutes away to do it, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Blue, maybe? Let's see what I can come up with. If I had gray, I'd do that, but I don't think I do. And even, I don't think I have that blue either. Ooh. I might need to get a little inventive here, you guys. Let's see. I have a big blue letter, but this is way too big. Yeah, because I couldn't even get, like, even if I did daycare and did daddy, I think this is like daddy in small letters. Because it wouldn't fit. Like, I'm just going to see. Do I have all the letters for daycare? I do. Well, let me play with this a little bit, because I do like the blue with that. Maybe this is one of those things that, yeah, I thought about white too. I'm going to see if I can make this work somehow. Did think about white. Those seem really big though. Well, it's only going on my waxed paper, so. Oh, that's great that he's still working, Julie. Yeah, a lot of people are going back into lockdowns. In Wisconsin, we have a Republican majority in our state government, except for our governor, who is a Democrat, and the Republicans in our legislature have blocked a lot of stuff. And one of the things that they've done is there's no more power to lock us down. They can't. Our Supreme Court overruled our first lockdown. If you guys watched me at that point, you might have seen that, because we reopened. It made national news without any restrictions, which was really fun. So anyway. Oh, wow. Julie was just saying that their test can hurt depending on the skill of the tester. The testers only go in to your nose maybe about that much. They don't go that far up anymore. At least they aren't here. And our National Guard is doing them. Okay, so there's the daycare in blue. And maybe I'll try some white letters just to see what that looks like. The worst thing about the test is it makes me want to sneeze, actually. That's the hard part for me. So we're just going to see what I have in blue letters. Now, if I do it all in the same font, I'm going to need 4 Ds. That's going to be hard now that I think about it. So maybe Daddy still needs to go in a different font, and I just do, let's see, Daddy. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot, and I don't feel like fooling around that much with, this is kind of a cute alpha because it's wonky, kind of like Daddy Daycare is. So I'm going to cut a different piece of wax paper here quick, so then we can look and see. So I'm thinking what I could do is do the word Daddy in small letters, white letters. I'm pretty sure that I have some Ellie Studio. So here's Day Care. Yeah, this is a fun one. This is old thickers. This is from when I first started scrapbooking because the names aren't on them. So yeah, probably vintage 2007 or 8. I love it, but I have a hard time using it, which is crazy because I have grandkids. Okay, so there's Daycare, and it's really sweetly wonky. And then what I could do, and actually, if I do this so it sits part way down on my tape there, I have room now above to just do Daddy in something else. So I think this is what I'm going to do. And I like this white a lot better. How do I scrapbook without you guys? Seriously. Yeah, I really like it. It's perfect for, this font is perfect for a layout about a Daddy Daycare. Okay, so grandkids are coming over this weekend, and because we can't go anywhere, Grandma's had to be really inventive, so we are going to decorate sugar cookies. I've got the dough made, but I have to bake them tomorrow and make up the frosting. And then we are going to make big ornaments for their windows. So you take clear contact paper and then you cut out really tiny little pieces of tissue paper. That's okay, Harmony. Harmony is making me laugh because she's saying it's a lot quieter. That's okay. I like it when people talk to me. Otherwise, I feel weird just talking to myself. Not that I don't talk to myself a lot, but anyways, we're going to make the ornaments with clear contact paper, and I made a circle. I'm going to cut out a foil, like, metal piece for the top, and then we'll just hang it with some ribbon. And then you take a piece of contact paper and you make little like squares of tissue paper in all different colors, and then the kids can put them on the contact paper, and then you put another piece over the top of it, and then they have a really cool little ornament. And then there was one other thing I was going to have them do, and I cannot remember what it was. That's not good. I do have scrapbooking stuff set out for them, so. All right, so now I'm looking for white. And I thought I had some new Ellie Studio puffies in white. I have the lined ones, but there are not enough Ds there because I need something with 3 Ds. I also have plenty of white stickers, so I actually probably have white in the flat ones, and I do. So maybe we'll just use these. And that way I know I won't have to worry about running out of letters. Actually, I think the white puffies are new now that I think about it. They're on my order that's not here yet. Not that I would be buying anything. I believe I have 3 new packages of these. So I cannot remember the other thing I'm going to have them do, you guys. But part of it is that I'm trying to talk to you and scrapbook and all that all at the same time. Okay, so then the other thing I'm going to do is just line this up so I can see where I want to put this. Oh, I know the other thing we're going to do. We're going to watch a movie and have popcorn. I had to find out if the 2-year-old could have popcorn, because that's kind of iffy at that age, depending on what their teeth are like. So I checked in with my daughter-in-law, and she said yes, as long as it's not by the handful, because she likes to do that, and then she chokes. I'm like, great. I don't know infant CPR. We will have no choking. Anyway, so the boys are going to want to watch some sort of crazy movie about cartoon characters and superheroes, but Grandma's going to make them watch a Christmas movie. Okay, I think there or here. This is what I love about wax paper. So Daddy there. Okay, and I was thinking, because just over here. Oh, I have Holiday 2 on my watch list. Or I could put the Daddy right there in the middle. I'm just going to put this in the middle and stop questioning tonight. I did watch, I have, with my new phone, I got Apple TV for a year. And so I'm going to watch the Jennifer Aniston comedy show. I think she has 2 seasons out now. And I haven't seen that, but I'm going to watch that. And then, you know, they have a Charlie Brown Christmas on there. So I think maybe we'll watch that. And if they want to watch something else too. I taped Prep and Landing, which is a Disney thing that I actually like. It's fairly new. Okay. Yeah, it's on Jennifer Aniston's show is on only on Apple though, Apple TV, and I think it's called The Morning Show. Bad Mom's Christmas. I have seen that. That's something I was supposed to, not this weekend, but next weekend. I was supposed to go for a scrapbook weekend. You might see more of me, not this weekend, but next weekend. Depends on how my Christmas presents are coming. Anyway, I was supposed to go on a scrapbook weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, a 4-day scrapbook weekend. That's all paid for. We had it canceled in April, and we moved it to December thinking things would be safer. But I canceled. I'm not going to go because I'm going to go see my mom, and I need to quarantine as much as I can before I go see her. I'm going to still work, but other than that. Okay. So, yes, that was funny. We got to see that. So, yeah, the daddy daycare thing was, I don't remember if these pictures were posted by my daughter-in-law or my stepson. I think it was my daughter-in-law, because the daddy daycare thing is kind of a little tongue-in-cheek. So, and I'm trying to think, oh yeah, it's hard to see. I'll bring this up. My little grandson is right here in the corner in his, well, they used to call these play pens, but I don't know what it is now, but he's right here. So the older one was at school still. This is one of his last days of school before they went virtual. So anyway, so daddy daycare is gone. Okay, so yeah, that was, and I really like the way the white alphas, they stand out, but they're not too much. I think the blue would have been too much, so that was a good call, Harmony. I thought about it, but you just kind of pushed me to look at it a little bit closer, so I like the way that looks. So these are funny. I can hardly wait to give them their books again at this year, although I have quite a few layouts to go, especially because I just got, like, I don't know, 30 photos from their Christmas photo shoot, so that'll take a little bit, but certainly nothing like it normally is. I'm hoping I have some mugs to make for Christmas presents, and so that's one of the things I really want to do. I cut the vinyl on my Cricut, so I need to get them applied next weekend, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done. So, all right. Well, hey, you guys, thanks for hanging with me. I do another one, but I have to get my December daily up for tomorrow. And I do plan to do a live one at some point, probably next weekend for sure. I'll try to do one live for you guys. Yes, you are right. M number one was doing some scrapbooking of his own. They think Cynthia and Tammy. He and M number two, actually, because I taught M number one how to make a scrapbook with 8.5 by 11 papers. And then and M number three was too. Now that I think about it, because M number one made M number three her own, and then he put pictures in it for her. And then she was going to do stickers. And then my daughter-in-law gave her some pictures, and there was a picture of me actually holding M number four, and she picked it up and she was kissing it. So she sent me a picture of that. So of course she has my heart. They all do, but it was so cute. So anyway, but M number one and M number two were scrapbooking, because there's a picture that my daughter-in-law sent me of them where they're at their dining room table, and M number two is sitting on top of the table in a shirt and his underwear. He's the biggest culprit for not wearing pants. And he's scrapbooking with the photos, and M number one is scrapbooking it so cute. So I said my work here is done because the kids are scrapbooking. So I just have to work with them a little bit more. And I do have a little box of supplies to give them when I see them tomorrow. So, all right, you guys, thanks for all your kind comments and help scrapbooking, help. So like I said, I'll try to do a December daily live if that's your thing next weekend at some point. I don't think I'm going to be able to do Sundays live. Yeah, Sundays I won't be able to do live, I don't think. But maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I will have a great time with my grandkids. I'm sure we're going to have lots of fun. And Grandma, it's a good thing Grandma had her hair colored on Thursday, because I might not have a lot left or it might be a lot grayer or something like that, or would have been a lot grayer by the time I'm done. I love them to death, but it's a lot of energy when there's 3 of them and 1 of me. So anyway, you guys all have a great weekend. Again, thanks for all the chat tonight. Thanks for all your kind comments on YouTube as well too, and just my regular videos. So I will see you guys again on Tuesday with a new video, a new taped video up, and I'll be back. I'll definitely be back next Friday because I'm going to be doing my own scrapbook retreat at home. So take care, you guys. Have fun, and everybody stay safe, especially those of you that are out working and are essential workers. So bye, everybody.